Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited today. It's a super special, magical day because I'm finishing up creating videos for the ALVA Method practitioner training with Mari de la Rosa. It's been an amazing journey to get to this point where I can share the magic of the ALVA Method of self-empowered healing. And it's amazing how everything is just coming through me right now perfectly to share with people, because I have learned over the past 23 years being a physical therapist a lot about healing, and I've learned a lot about what actually works when we are having physical pain, chronic pain, especially if you've had pain for 3 months or more. Most likely there's some emotional component to that. And a lot of times we go to specialists for different reasons to help us with our pain. And what I've discovered is my clients come in with an 8 out of 10 out of pain. And depending on how willing and open they are to embracing and processing the past, while they're just sitting in front of me and I'm guiding them with neuro-linguistic programming, hypnosis, mindset change processes, and the ALVA Method process, which is a combination of a lot of things at once, my intuition guides me to the root cause of their challenges. And my clients have gone from an 8 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10 just by sitting in front of me and going through that process of that I take them on. And this is what I want to share with people, because a lot of people think that it has to take years and years or weeks and weeks and months or many different techniques of something to process and embrace their pain. So I challenge everyone to ask themselves the question, how ready and willing am I to change my identity, to change my relationship that I have with the pain, the chronic pain? Am I 100% ready and willing, or is there something that I'm benefiting from by having this pain? So for example, are you not going to work and you're getting workman's compensation because you're in pain? So somebody may not want to release their pain or process their pain or embrace their pain and then feel more pleasurable because they don't want to go back to work. Maybe they don't like their work. So it's really important to get clear on how motivated am I to process my pain? How ready am I to process my pain? And how willing am I to move forward? I post a lot of videos. The ALVA Method works. It's foolproof. If you're ready, you're willing, and you're open to working with yourself and really going into and addressing the root cause of our symptoms, I highly recommend creating at some time to speak with me. And I offer 30-minute free clarity calls because I used to have chronic pain in my pelvis for 14 years of my life, and I did not know all these techniques and all these beliefs that were affecting me. And so I'm really grateful today to have these resources that I have tapped into, and I have been so passionate about learning what really works, because people go to different practitioners for many different things when in reality you have all the answers within yourself. And that's what the ALVA Method process of self-discovery does, is it gives you back yourself. And basically we go in this approach of realizing that you are a miracle. You are magical. All of us are created on purpose, and we're all one. We all affect each other. And just as miraculous as there are stars and the planets and the galaxies and these amazing beautiful flowers and herbs and trees and the ocean and all these miraculous animals and different beings of life that were created, we are also a part of nature. And I highly recommend every single day when you're waking up to look in the mirror, when you're brushing your teeth, and to remember that you are powerful, that you are miraculous, My program that I work with my clients, when I have a client, they sign up for the Powerful Creator program, and that's what the process of working with me through the ALVA Method process, that is a process of self-discovery. People discover the powerful creator that they have always been, and how the power of their words, the power of their beliefs, their thoughts, the thought diet that we have constantly affects our physiology, our DNA, and how our bodies are feeling. So a lot of what we're doing is really addressing the awareness of, am I grateful for my cancer? Am I grateful for my disease? Am I grateful for my chronic pain? Or am I wanting to avoid feeling? Am I embracing everything that's happening in my body? Or am I pissed off and angry at God, or pissed off and angry at life because this is happening to me? So step number 1 in the ALVA Method process is to be grateful. That's right, to be grateful for whatever is happening in your life, because it's happening on purpose. And then there's different processes that we go through that I have discovered work, and they work really well, and people can then be more productive and enjoy their lives and then be of service more, because I think there's a lot going on right now in the world that doesn't work, or that takes lots and lots of months, days, hours, and is not that fun, that maybe you're not even going to get the similar results. So I'm all about healing at the root cause, and sometimes that means owning our shit, owning things that we don't want to look at. But if we can take out those judgments, the criticism, the analysis, and just have a lot more compassion for ourselves, because that's what I had to learn, is to be more compassionate towards myself and to have less judgment about myself. I didn't know any better. When I was 14 years old, I didn't know any better. I couldn't speak up. I froze. I didn't say anything when I was 14 years old, that I didn't want that teenager to be on top of me. And it's taken a lot for me to forgive myself. And I don't have to be hard on myself about that. And yet, how many women right now are full of shame, full of guilt? How many women right now are in chronic pelvic pain because they haven't embraced and released and processed whatever judgments they put on themselves? How many men out there have been molested or abused and are walking around having a really hard time opening up with a woman? Recently, because of the squirt video that's on YouTube that I'm interviewed on, that has like over 2 million views, every day I'm getting emails from men that watch that video and are sharing stories with me about how they can't connect with a woman. They are going through a lot of challenges. Men are, that they want to learn how to get a woman to squirt, but they themselves have all this woundedness. And I think it's about time for us to talk more about it. So this process, the ALVA Method, takes you from chronic pain to pleasure. And we're embracing our sexuality, our sexual energy, and we're seeing ourselves as sacred from day one. So we don't have to be ashamed about talking about sex. Sexual energy is your creative energy. And I mean, a baby goes through my vagina, right? So that's pretty sacred. Your vagina is sacred. It is beautiful. And it is the place where creation is born. So we do not need to be ashamed anymore, folks. This is just outdated thinking. And I'm here on the planet for everyone to embrace their vaginas. Everyone to make time to pleasure themselves in a sacred way. You're not just doing it to have an orgasm. You're doing it to show yourself love. And you can massage all of your body. All of your body benefits from touching yourself in a positive way. So I invite you all to make more time to just look in the mirror, tell yourself you're a miracle today, and definitely, if you have time, get naked, get some coconut oil, and honor your body today. Honor your body, especially the parts that feel really good to touch, because when you do that, you're helping yourself improve your sleep, improve your ability to have a more fulfilling experience with yourself, And I think a lot of us associate our sexuality with our partner. For men, you know, I work with men, and a lot of times men relate their sexual organs with their partner. They don't make time to just honor and feel pleasure with themselves wholly. A lot of times it's just this part of the body, let's get it over with, I just want to have a release. So Tantra is awesome to get men to slow down, to feel more themselves, to expand and open their hearts. Because it's really important before you get your heart on, to get your heart on. And this is what Tantra taught me, the importance of connecting my sexuality with my heart, with my soul. Because I used to look at myself as just an object, because that's what happened to me when I was 14. I got all this attention because of sex. And my father left when I was 12, so I felt abandoned by my man. My one most powerfully strong male relationship was gone at age 12. And that made me very sad. And I didn't even know that I was that sad. I didn't know any better. So when I got all this attention at age 14 from this teenager, I felt like, oh my God, you know, that was like a replacement for the love. But that wasn't love. So I confused sex with love. And I think a lot of women do this. Oh my God, he wants to have sex with me. That means he must love me. So that's been my massive growth, is realizing how sex does not equal love. And love doesn't come from sex. Therefore, today, I'm very passionate about teaching sacred sexuality, conscious lovemaking, heart-to-heart connection. When we are making love with ourselves or making love with our partner, that it comes from this place of complete embrace, complete loving and embracing of whatever's coming up for you. Sometimes we can't even look at our partner's eyes while we're making love because so many emotions come up. So Tantra, the Tantra sessions that I offer are beautiful, beautiful places where people can practice without a personal relationship with someone, how to open up. So if you're single and you're a lady and you want to mingle, or you're a man and you want to mingle and open yourself up to love with yourself first, and then eventually meeting a partner, the Tantra sessions are really powerful to get over the fear of being vulnerable, being comfortably uncomfortable, opening up. And I'm really grateful that I discovered Tantra personally, and to offer that as a part of the healing approach, because it's not enough to just release chronic pain. This is what physical therapy taught me a lot about, how to manage chronic pain and work with people with chronic pain. But let's not just stop at chronic pain and then heal the chronic pain. Let's learn about how to have more pleasure. And that's what my amazing student Mari de la Rosa has learned, and she's living her tantric life with her husband. They have an amazing relationship, so inspirational. Later on, we'll have to make a video, Mari, sharing more about that. And so she's living proof that you don't have to live in pain, you don't have to live in the past. You can transform your marriage. I honestly think every marriage needs to learn Tantra if you want to get more juicy and aliveness with your libido, with yourself, and then having that experience with your partner. I mean, I think everybody that goes to the priest that's going to get married, when you sign that contract, they should have like brochures on Tantra. Tantra for longevity, because it's changed my life and changed my clients, the couples that I work with. They've changed. In one session, you can learn so many fun things. Mari, do you want to come on? Let me see if I can bring on my beautiful, let's see here. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to see if I can get you on. Yay. I hope she gets on. Mari. She's my Tantra goddess. Was my very first student in the ALVA Method, and now she's helped amazing videos. Let's see if she comes on. Mari Tantra. Yay! What an honor.
frozen.
How are you, beautiful? Do you want to share anything about Tantra and how it's helped your benefit your marriage or your life?
It's awesome. Wow. I think
there's a place where there's better connection, Mari, for the Wi-Fi. Or you want to just turn off the Wi-Fi so that you have a better connection? Better connection.
Let me see if I can go to that. Ah. Let's see, I'm trying to get better Wi-Fi here. Is that better? No.
I have to go though because I have an appointment with Gorilla. Maybe we'll just make a video later.
For sure.
Okay? I love you so much.
Bye.
Bye. We'll make a video later.
Okay.
I love you. So bye. Everyone. I have to go. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and message me if you want to learn more about how to liberate your body, how to feel more pleasure, lightness, ease. The ALVA Method is awesome because it integrates science, sexuality, spirituality, sensuality, the latest in neuroscience. I've studied a lot with the most amazing teachers on the planet and spent thousands and thousands of dollars so that I could really come from this place of science background. I love science. I love what it teaches us, and basically the ancient wisdom, the shamanic, the yoga, the tantra, and the science, they all are really sharing the same information. It's amazing how that happens. So I'm wishing you all a beautiful day. You can go to my website, michellealva.com, and get a taste of emotional release and processing in the body and embracing all of who we are at michellealva.com, and reach out to me if you want to schedule a 30-minute free clarity call, and I'd love to share with you there a little taste of this ALVA Method process over the phone. Sometimes people clear pain or release pain or transform their pain. Sometimes we get to the root in just these 30-minute calls. It's really amazing. My intuition's on fire. I am just like rocking it. And the more that I feel free and I feel connected and confident with sharing, the more the wisdom, it's just pulsating so richly through my cells. So have a beautiful day, everybody. Mwah! Make it an awesome day. Bye.